in the eternal weave of your soul's journey, crafted by celestial hands. A sacred moment of divine reckoning has been ordained, set into motion long before the stars greeted your eyes this dawn. A letter bearing the weight of hidden truths and clothed in the authority of divine justice has been released into the fabric of your destiny, racing toward you with unyielding purpose. This is no mere missive, but a holy vessel, etched with revelations that will reshape the very foundations of your existence, stirring the depths of your spirit and awakening the power that has always been your birthright. Open it with haste, for its contents will quake your soul and ignite a transformation beyond mortal comprehension. This sacred letter is not bound by the limits of paper and ink. It is a divine correction, a restoration of what was unjustly torn from your grasp. In the shadows of time, years ago, when secrets were whispered in darkened rooms, your name was circled in crimson, chosen to inherit a legacy that others sought to bury beneath layers of deceit. A soul of immense wealth, tethered to your bloodline by sacred bonds unseen, has orchestrated this moment, their hand concealed until the divine hour arrived. The envelope, soon to rest in your trembling hands, pulses with their regret, their silent confession, and the undeniable truth of your rightful inheritance, a truth that can no longer be silenced. Your ancestors, eternal guardians of your lineage, have wept across the veils of dimensions, their cries reverberating through celestial councils, pleading for the restoration of what was stolen from you. This letter is their prayer made manifest, a sacred document sealed with the intent of heaven itself, drawn to your energy, your aura, your very essence. No distance can deter it, no barrier can obstruct its path, no force of man can divert its course. It carries not just news, but a spiritual awakening, an infusion of earthly power and heavenly favor that will forever alter the trajectory of your life. This is no ordinary correspondence. It is a thunderous proclamation of divine justice, a roar that shatters the chains of silence. The envelope, cold against your skin, will tremble as if it knows the gravity of what it delivers, a weight that will anchor your soul to truth. The handwriting may be unfamiliar, yet the power behind it will pierce your spirit, dissolving doubts and igniting a clarity that burns like holy fire. Within its sacred folds lies a confession, a betrayal by one you trusted, a name erased, a legacy hidden, but divine justice moves with unrelenting precision, and what was concealed now surges into the light, unstoppable and radiant. This letter speaks of more than wealth. It reveals a property, a possession, a key, whether literal or symbolic, that unlocks gates long sealed. A home, a vault, an estate, claimed by another, now returns to its rightful heir. You, the one chosen by divine decree, hidden in a box, buried beneath years of manipulation. This truth was meant to be destroyed, burned, forgotten. Yet the divine intervened, and now it races toward you with uncontainable force. Whether by hand, post, email, or vision, it will find you today, for it is written in the stars and sealed by the hand of heaven. Someone close, someone who swore an oath of silence, has crumbled under the weight of their guilt, their soul unable to bear the burden of their betrayal. This letter is their confession, cloaked in legal language but drenched in remorse. A silent admission from one who watched your life from the shadows, knowing what they withheld. They believed your rise could be halted, that erasing your name from the sacred documents would silence your destiny. But Archangel Michael has sent a storm through their comfort, and now the truth rises, unstoppable. A name you haven't heard in years, tied to secrets deep and dark, will emerge within the text. The moment you read it, your soul will pause, your heart will ache, and then light will burst forth, for you were never forgotten. Your name glows in realms unseen, ablaze with spiritual fire, a beacon in the heavens. This letter is not merely a document. It is a correction of history itself, a realignment of your destiny with the divine plan. It confirms what your spirit has always known but could not name, a truth buried beneath layers of confusion. You were meant to inherit not just wealth, but dignity, power, and a seat at a table from which you were once cast out. The moment you touch the paper, an energy will surge through you, from your arm to your spine. A divine signal that this is no ordinary news, but a sacred shift in the fabric of your existence. When you open the envelope, the room will seem to spin in sacred stillness, as if time itself bows to this moment. An ancient lock within your soul will click open, and the world around you will shift, aligning with the truth now revealed. Names, numbers, and symbols will weave together, unveiling deeds buried, amounts unimaginable, and truths signed under false pretenses. This is not just money, it is your divine inheritance, a restoration of spiritual closure and earthly alignment. You will trace each word with trembling fingers, and your vision of the future will transform, no longer bound by the chains of confusion. You will walk in clarity, crowned with divine favor. The letter will name those who betrayed you, those who rewrote history, those who believed their silence would bury your legacy. But the ink does not lie, and the signatures are exact, a paper trail that leads straight to the heart of truth. No explanation can undo what is now revealed. No story can soften the weight of their actions. You will rise, not in anger, but in dignity, wisdom, and unshakable strength. For this moment is your portal, your path, your permission to claim what was always yours. Protect it with fire, for it is guarded by angels and sealed by the sacred timing of heaven. As the divine clock counts down, with but 2 hours remaining, prepare your heart, for you may hear a knock, receive a message, or feel a vision stir within. Do not doubt it. The confirmation will be undeniable. Your spirit will feel it before your mind comprehends, for this is prophecy unfolding with the speed of divine will. Comment, "I am ready," if your soul feels this truth rushing toward you. Comment, "I receive," if your spirit sees the envelope already. Type, "Amen," to claim the blessing of 777, for your name is written in the heavens, and this moment is yours by divine right. This letter is your divine evidence, proof that you were never forgotten, never forsaken. It is the unraveling of spiritual suppression, the breaking of chains, and the restoration of your rightful place. As you fold the letter back, your breath will carry power, your steps will carry purpose, and your heart will carry the fire of divine restoration. You are the turning point in your bloodline, the one who breaks curses and restores blessings. This is not just an inheritance, it is your legacy, your testimony, your crown. Rise, for the gates of your future are open, and no force in heaven or earth can close them now. Type "Amen" to seal this blessing with the sacred number 1111. Beloved soul, your journey is sacred, and your presence in this moment is no coincidence. If this message has stirred the depths of your spirit, we invite you to like and subscribe, joining a community of light-bearers walking in the radiance of divine truth. Your support fuels this holy mission to share celestial revelations with those whose hearts are open. With boundless love, we thank you for standing in this divine hour. Type Amen to affirm your place in this sacred unfolding, and let your soul proclaim, I am ready to rise.